My pipes be hard as hell.
Sir, back at it. Back like we never left. I think somebody kidnapped Hulk. If you've seen him, let us know. Because we may put a Amber Alert out. You know, he qualifies.
Amber Alert? Amber
Maybe.
Alert? Maybe an APB, not quite an Amber Alert.
No, what's the other one? It's the Amber Alert, and what's the other one?
APB.
Code Adam? No, Code Adam is the other one, right?
What the hell is that?
Anyway,
okay,
exactly.
Code Adam and Amber Alert. Okay, whatever. Anyway, welcome back to Atlanta Carcast, season 3, episode 12.
13.
Oh, 13. Okay, I never get
13. Right. Lucky number 13.
Lucky number 13. I go by the name of Mr. Normally, this beautiful creature here is over here, but she's here. She goes by the name of TJ. And then normally, there's above that is Mr. Skip of Skip's Trophies and More. The car show season is here. This should be your right-hand man. Please D him for all inquiries. If he can't beat the price, then he'll just tell you. I think that's how it goes.
Facts.
Just like that. Just like that. I could beat the price. No, I definitely could beat the price.
He can beat the price. So, and the theme for this summer is we're gonna try to support Black-owned and all this other stuff. Not knocking anybody. There's a lot of folks been in the game for a while, but Skip is a black man and he does trophies. So support our own.
Absolutely.
So if I see that pickup truck and an old white man getting out dropping off trophies, we might have to have a conversation. But anywho,
no. Hold on. Wait a minute. I know the dude. I know him. He's a good guy. I can't get all the business, so let's not put that narrative out there. Like I know I can't handle it all. Nobody can handle all the business. I want a lot of it, but let's not put that narrative out there.
Well, you definitely want more business, right?
Of course I do. But again, let's not say it. I don't want to say it that way because me and the guy are actually cool. We're really good friends. So
okay. All right.
Old white man.
Me and the guy are good friends.
Well, I mean that's the description of all of them. Though they pretty much all white men and they all have pickup trucks. Am I lying? You know I'm telling the truth. Stop me when I'm lying. Anyway, welcome back home to the show. What's up? I was
about to put a bolo alert out on you.
Yeah, I was gonna put.
He called it
you know how you see it on the screen? Yeah, it's an Amber Alert or Code Adam.
You said Adams Alert. What's an Adams Alert? What's that?
I said Code Adam and Amber Alert. Those are the two things.
Anyway.
But anywho, how was y'all week?
Hey,
sorry for the delay, everybody.
Rough week. We've had some losses and some tragedies. Man. It's been a rough week.
The devil's busy, ain't
he?
Yep.
Oh, yes, he has. He is in full effect.
Full effect. Oh yeah. Anything else, TJ?
Well, I mean, not to go into a whole bunch of detail, but my nephew was killed in a tragic 6-car pileup in Albany yesterday morning.
Oh, New
York. Yep, Albany, New York, not Georgia. Just devastated. So
yeah. Just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Any of it makes none of it makes sense. But Skip, how was your week?
The week was hectic. Got a couple of orders I had to get out and get done, and we had the car show this past weekend. Of course, we all were there. We went live from the show. We'll talk about that a little bit. My condolences to y'all's family, you and your family, for all of the stuff that's going on with that. I'm gonna try to make y'all smile a little bit tonight, laugh and joke a little bit as much as possible, anyway.
Right.
But other than that, man, just normal stuff,
Hawk, you good?
Yeah. Two of my members, Lolo and CJ, they lost their 7-year-old son to a TikTok hold your breath challenge. Yeah.
Tragic. Just tragic. 7 years old.
7 years old. And so please, y'all can just keep your prayers to them. It's really hard for them. It's really hard on the club because, it's like our son as well.
Right. Right. Our definitely our thoughts and prayers go out to Lolo and her family. And
they're friends of the show. They in the chat all the time. So prayers up. There's no way you can really understand what they're going through, but just keep praying. If they need anything, let us know.
Yeah, definitely.
They're blessing some other kids because they doing organ donating, and they had a ceremony today at Scottish Rite Hospital, Children's Hospital, up there in Sandy Springs, which was a beautiful ceremony they do down there at Scottish Rite. I'm definitely we're probably going to be doing some stuff to try to raise money for Scottish Rite Hospital because they do a lot of amazing things for those kids. A lot of amazing things. So,
definitely count us in for that,
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yep.
So it's a celebration of life. Let's celebrate everybody's life. Let's do that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. My week just been long. I got managers on PTO at the same time. running. Anyway, so we're gonna keep this thing going without further ado. Let's see. Let's do this group of folks here first. Yeah. So we got Mr. Papa Taz, and we also have Mr. Nard in the building. Y'all give it up for him. So, gentlemen, you guys represent Road Runners Car Club. Is that correct? Is his mic still not working?
He still ain't working?
No, I don't think. Look like you're going to have to hold it down, Papa.
That's correct, man. We represent Road Runners.
Okay, so Road Runners Car Club was established when? Because I know y'all been around for a while.
It's established about 2.5 years ago. That's when we came in.
Oh, really? I thought it was it feels like more than that.
Might be more. Might be a little more. I came in about 2 years ago.
Okay. So what you guys got going on?
So this weekend, this Sunday, April 10th, this Sunday from 1 to 5 p.m., we got the second annual Road Runners Cook-Off. Basically what that is, we got a bunch of car clubs that's coming out. They're going to put in their little dish. We got some celebrity judges coming out to judge the food for us. We're going to be giving away trophies. We're going to give away the trophy for the best grill master. We're going to have cars, fun, just a good time with family, man. That's it. That's it.
This is a good concept. So you said second annual?
Second annual. First annual was just the Road Runners group. We just came out and got together as a group and just cooked out. This time we decided to introduce some other car clubs in it. They wanted to get in. So they got with Nard and it's like, hey, we want to be part of it. So we put it together.
Now, that guy above you is a bad man on that grill.
Yeah.
I'm just not hearing about it.
I thought you was doing the trophies.
I am, but I did not know it was a cook-off.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Wait,
I didn't.
Don't even worry about it, Skip, because Elite Muscle's taking that trophy anyway, so it don't matter.
Well, who's cooking?
Okay,
Who's cooking for Elite Muscle?
Rock and
I gotta represent.
Yeah,
Okay.
we coming in there and we gonna tear their ass up.
Yeah, let's
So,
look at that flyer. Let's look at
Keep
this
the
flyer.
flyer.
Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
keep
we
it up
got
for a little bit.
Street
'Cause you know we
Royalty,
got to look at it. Yeah, go ahead.
Elite Fit, Elite Muscle. Look, I can't see.
All gas,
It's,
no brakes.
Street Royalty.
Down South Dodgers.
Down
Okay.
South Dodgers. Yeah, that's what that
Yeah,
is.
we got quite a few of them coming through.
Yeah, they gonna get smoked. Hey, just go ahead and put our name on that trophy.
Dang.
Yeah, just go ahead and put Elite Muscle on that, Skip. Don't even, just make it easy for
Wait,
them.
All right. You gotta represent yours. That's all right. We're gonna see.
So hold on.
For,
I'm not a good
tasting
cook.
for best grill master.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Tia, and I tricked Tony into making a big old thing of his famous baked beans.
Oh,
So it's on and popping.
Wait,
He said grill off. Said grill off, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna
We're gonna put dishes together though. We're gonna put dishes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is this a grill off with sides? Is
We're gonna
that
have
how
some
this works?
sides there, yeah, but it's mainly the grill. Who's the best on the grill?
Who's the best?
Is it ribs and chicken? Is the competition is ribs and chicken, right?
Well, see, we decided to let people cook whatever they wanted to cook, and then we're gonna let the judges decide. So we're gonna go with that.
So this based on taste. Like, what's the criteria? Like, how can I win? Because I don't know how to cook. I don't even know how to grill.
What? How can you
That's
win?
We both, man.
Having been in one of these contests before, they're gonna judge on tenderness. They're gonna judge on taste. They're gonna judge on how well cooked it is.
Right.
Not necessarily the texture, but how well cooked it is.
How well cooked
or how
it is.
undercooked it is. And then the temperature of the meat once they serve it, and you have to cut it a certain way. I've done this before, so I don't know what Elite Muscle talking about. But had I known,
well, we're gonna put this
next year. Still lost.
You've been ready.
Again, you don't just get it off the grill, cut it, and give it to the man. It's a little more to it than that.
You got it.
But okay, I ain't win when I did it before, but I learned a whole hell of a lot by losing.
So, do you have to bring your own grill, or what? What is this?
Well, everybody's gonna bring their own grill, all their own stuff, and just put their dish together.
Put that dish together. Bring your own grill. Bring your own charcoal. All that other stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And Tony allowed me to bring his grill out, so I'm bringing it out.
What does the tasting comprise of?
Well, that's
So
gonna be
there
up
going
to
to be
the
enough
judges, really.
food for everybody who
No,
attends
it's the chef.
today,
The chef.
or-
Well,
The chef is the
food is
judge.
going to be for everybody, but the chef is going to be the judge. He's basically going to come through. He's going to do the judging for us. So it's just basically up to the judge how he wants to do it. But we're going to decide all that when we get there.
Isn't it a celebrity judge? A celebrity.
Yeah, we got a celebrity judge, Jacoby Ponder.
Yeah,
he's coming out to do a little tasting for us and do the judging.
Yeah, I remember him from the Food Network.
Yeah, yep, that's correct.
Food Network.
I'm mad I didn't know about this.
I wish we could have known. We could have broadcasted and commentated and
actually
people's food.
Hold on, but actually, Narc said he wants you to come and wants us to broadcast.
Everybody welcome. Y'all welcome to come out. It's gonna be plenty of food for everybody, man.
He wants us to broadcast live.
Wow.
And what day is that again?
Sunday.
This Sunday from 1 to 5. It's gonna be at East Lake Park. If you don't know where that is, it's 2617 Memorial Drive, Southeast Atlanta.
Okay.
Yeah,
I know exactly what. I know exactly what.
Yeah.
I spoke with Nart, and it's a really good team building exercise that's going to bring a lot of people together, bring your clubs together, and bring other clubs together to really get to know each other. It's really
But see, we do an annual picnic too with all the car clubs too. We did one last year at thing was Cohen Park, and man, we tore that park up, man. It was must have had 10, 12 car clubs come out, had the park packed. So yeah.
Papa Chad.
Yeah.
Papa Chad, you talking about East Lake over? Y'all are gonna be on the side where the tennis courts are, or y'all gonna be on the side where the softball field
is?
Yeah,
we're
that's
gonna be
the
on
tennis
that
court
side.
side. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna be over there.
Okay, so all the people that are entering the competition, do they have to be in the same immediate area, or they can be over there where they team is, and then y'all just
Yeah, we're gonna pretty much let them decide. We would like everybody to kind of be in the same general area, so that way the judges can kind of get around to each section, do what they got to do. But yeah, that's the way we're gonna have it set up.
That's a great idea, man. I like that idea.
And if it's anything like it was last year, they Roadrunner normally has a lot of, different games and stuff that everybody normally plays. I know they had a water fight one year, which was hilarious.
Yeah.
So
I remember.
I'm looking forward to it. It's definitely have a really good event.
It's gonna be a good time, man.
Street of Philly says, "Is that the same as the Baltimore division or chapter of Roadrunners? Do you know?"
That's a different one. We got us here. We have a Florida chapter and we got a Texas chapter. So the one up in Baltimore is different.
Gotcha.
Okay.
All right.
So what kind of cars? Well, of course we got to ask about the cars. So what kind of cars does your club have?
Our club mainly consists of Mopar, but we got a Jeep group that comes out. We got a truck group that comes out. So it's no telling who's going to show up. So yeah, definitely come out. There's going to be plenty of cars there to look at and check out, plus the food, the fun, everything else.
Okay. And what was your very first car?
My very first car was a 06 Charger RT. I just moved up to a 2019 Charger RT. So
what year was the first car?
Wait a minute.
I don't think he understood that question.
Miss TJ, ask him that question again, please.
Okay, ask him that question again.
Your very, very, very first car.
Oh, my very, very first car.
I'm trying to say you
My very first car was a 1968 Chevy Impala.
Ooh, okay.
That was my very, very first. It was handed down through the family.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah, 1968 Chevy Impala was my very first car.
So y'all don't still have that car then, huh?
I'm looking for an old
that brand new 1925 horse.
But I'm looking for an old school car that I can kind of fix up. So yeah.
Okay. And what's your dream car?
I'm in it. I'm in it
You're
now.
in it? Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
I'm in it.
All right.
That's what I like.
How much horsepower you got in that thing?
I ain't gonna say that because you can't get all the secrets.
Because Mr. 392 right there. Mr. 392 right there. That's what it is.
I got a little something under the hood. So
you got a little something? Okay.
I got a little something under that.
All right.
So let me ask you a question. Since y'all both Mopar, like what would it take to steer y'all away from Mopar? You love it that much, nothing would take you away from it? Like what can another brand offer you that's better than what you have to make you leave?
Right
like
now, I'm a Mopar guy, man. I'm just straight Mopar right now. I don't know what it is about the Mopar, but they just got me hooked right now.
You sound like you got a Samsung. You got a Samsung?
Oh my gosh. He's laughing. He got that green bubble. He got that green bubble.
It's the instant horsepower. That's what I think it is. Yeah. People are so excited. It's the instant horsepower. You buy it, you run it.
Yeah.
Whereas now, everybody's doing it now, but Mopar made it commonplace. Where you can just go buy 700 horsepower.
Yeah.
That's what you see. And I think that's why you have Mopar heads.
And to answer that questions, Mister, that BMW almost made me switch.
You got a twin turbo?
But I bet you it's the technology though, right?
But what stopped me is the fact that I had to take it to the dealership. They have a sensor recalibrated. Only go to BMW to get anything on that car touched. And that was
still
like
in the shop.
And after that, I was like, you know what? I can't do it.
It's money.
I can't do it. Sure. That car, I mean, it's just a big old computer.
It is.
Big old computer.
Yep, it is.
Yes. So,
and for your information, mister, my very first car was a 1977 Datsun B210.
They didn't even hear me what I said. They didn't even hear my joke.
I know it.
I heard like a 50-something. I heard like
no.
What did you say?
I said he had a 1925 horse and buggy. Brand new. Fresh off the lot.
Fresh off the lot.
No miles was on it.
I bet you he didn't even have a wrap on that thing either. He had paint.
Y'all just piling on. They piling on.
That ain't me. I'm just listening.
He had that paint job like, oh, whoa.
Hulk, you see, you know what this means, right, Hulk? It's on. It's on. It's on. Both of them.
I'm sorry.
I got a one old joke threshold per show, and I'm already.
I didn't say nothing about him being old. I just said he had a great paint job.
Okay. Miss Glenda, what's going on, baby girl? How you doing, Miss Glenda? I see you.
All right, Papa, man. We hope y'all have a good show. Sunday is a great
I'm coming
day
through there, man.
Yeah,
I'm coming through there just to show love anyway.
Yeah, just bring that trophy and just sit it over on the elite side.
Yeah, you can sit on our table. It don't matter. You can just sit on our table.
Nora, can you hear us now?
Yes. Yes, Mark.
I can hear you. I can hear y'all.
Yes, we hear you now. We got you. We got you.
We got them.
Right.
Good.
You must have an iPhone.
These same questions, Nard.
I do.
Okay, that's why we can hear you now. You have an iPhone.
I do.
So, Nard, what was your very, very, very first car?
85 Riga.
Okay.
What? What kind of
wait. Say that again. What was it? A what? Miss TJ.
85 Buick Riga.
Is it a Riga?
A Riga.
Where are you from, Nard?
Regal.
No,
I'm from
I ain't never seen that rigger.
Okay.
Look at
finally get to talk shit.
Now you hear how it sounds.
Every show.
You see, because
y'all eat me up when y'all.
Oh yeah,
it'd be good. It'd be so funny.
I couldn't get it out.
We heard Riga.
A rigger.
I guess you're not gonna do this to Nard. Don't.
Anyway,
okay.
80s okay.
So what do you have now, Nard?
Yes.
2020 Dodge Charger Hellcat.
Oh. So you got something for his ass, huh?
He ain't ready.
Emotional damage.
Okay.
He ain't ready for that.
All right.
No.
So
Yes,
what y'all
sir.
think about wraps? Because we have this ongoing conversation about paint versus wrap on this show. And we want to get your opinion about it. What do you guys think about wraps? Do you think
is paint dead?
Is paint dead?
He ain't put no stickers on no Hellcat.
With the wrap game, I don't know. I think the paint is dead right now because you can actually take the wrap off if you want to and switch it out. So I think the paint is dead right now. It's all wrap.
I think so also.
Okay. So
what you got on the Hellcat though?
I got some stuff coming.
Okay.
For the Hulk.
But do you have stickers and wrap on it now?
We're not going to call it stickers.
You do not.
I do not. I'm not. It's just green. I'm gonna put some stripes on it. That's it.
Okay.
So what? Wait a minute. Hold on. So what? So what's that word?
I'm gonna wrap. And I'm gonna wrap my trunk, Skip.
With what? What's the thing you gonna put up again?
Right.
Hold on. Everybody give him.
Oh my God.
You got to repeat it one more time. Go ahead.
Don't do it. Don't do it, Nard.
This is hilarious. Because normally it's Hulk.
They eat me.
Oh my God.
We put you on the wrong side. The technology didn't even want to hear your voice to put you underneath Hulk, and now you can't even talk. See? It's contagious.
No, man, that's beautiful, man.
So is the Hellcat your dream car? Is that your dream car? Or you're pondering on something else in the future?
Something else.
Okay. What do you guys think about the new wave of the EV cars coming out?
I don't know about that one. I just can't get with it. I just like that American muscle.
So American muscle is ending as we know it.
Dead.
Yeah, I know. That's why I got to hold on to what I got.
We got one more year.
Yeah, but they got the standard EV cars right now giving them Hellcats the damn business.
Yeah, that's true.
Straight up.
Yeah. Whew.
Wow.
That's true.
But you know,
So Narc, just to let you know, because you probably missed it. Skip, when Skip gets there with the trophy, he's just gonna bring the trophies over to Elite
Muscle side.
Yeah, for the cooking.
Shut
So
Perfect.
just to make it so that way make it easier for your steps. You ain't gotta do
Look,
Straight up talking mess, man. Straight up talking
Muscle
mess.
food is not good.
Why?
You know we gonna drag you.
Why would you do that?
because we did.
Hey, if I come, I just want to be the taster.
Oh, it's gonna be plenty of food.
Oh, it's going to be plenty of food there for you to taste.
Yeah.
They don't give out trophies for wishful thinking.
It's going to be a taster.
And Nard Skip want to be in the next year.
Bang.
Oh, definitely, definitely. Yeah, I wish I had time now to be in there this year, but I don't. I got a lot of things going on, so
I'm gonna put you on
How
that,
much
Skip.
time,
oh yeah.
how much time does it take to prep for something like that, Skip?
Well, it's not that I don't have the time to go out there to cook it. See, because it's best to cook it in front of them. I got other things going. I'm gonna go through, hang out with them for a little bit, then I gotta go. But if I had known, I would have made time.
Right.
So,
Okay.
hey,
All
Nard,
thing you have to do is, go ahead.
oh no, I was going to ask what kind of games you're gonna have out there because I know every event you have like a doodle load of games. So,
We're
A
gonna
doodle
do
load?
spades.
a doodle
We're
load.
gonna do spades.
Doodle what?
Well, you got to understand. I've been around kids a lot this weekend.
Oh,
you mean a
shitload.
Okay.
Oh, fucking said a doodle load. Oh my god.
You know me. You know I'm a Christian man. No cussing.
Yeah, what the fuck else?
A
Christian
doodle
man,
load.
okay. Anyway, go ahead, Nard. You was talking. You was saying something.
We're gonna do some spades.
Dominoes.
Dominoes. It was one other game. I can't think of the name of it, but you got 3 dice. You roll the dice. Everybody put up $1. If anybody knows what's the name of it, I forgot the name of it.
CeeLo.
Not CeeLo.
RCR, ain't it? RCR.
It's, yeah, something like that. Something like
Yeah,
that.
I know what you're talking about.
This
Yeah.
might be
But
interesting.
that,
I ain't never heard of that one.
I know what's gonna happen. Y'all might not need to do that when money involved. It's gonna be a problem.
That's the game you play with money.
Don't worry about that. I
I've
won it all
seen
last year, so it don't matter.
Mm.
yeah, it's only $1.
It's gonna be fun.
Okay.
But I think we're
It's
gonna
a very interesting game, though.
yeah, we're gonna do we giving away 4 trophies. We're gonna do best male, best female, the most rep, and the grill master.
Grill master.
The grill master. Yes.
That's gonna be dope.
And we
I'm
only
ready.
will be cooking chicken and ribs. It's not what you want to bring.
Okay.
It's chicken and ribs.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Clarified.
My bad.
I heard
All right. I
Yeah,
stand corrected. Stand corrected.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes. So
You said
and they
chicken?
wings. Chicken
rib.
wings and ribs.
Okay.
Okay.
I wish I could bring the Hulkmobile out there because I'm gonna have it. I ain't gonna better bring the truck and the Hulkmobile. So
You just want to win all the trophies.
Excuses.
You just want to win all the goddamn trophies.
yeah,
I can't bring the grill with the Hulkmobile because
Now, you know what's gonna happen. You know what's gonna happen. He ain't gonna win nothing, and I'm gonna be picking at your ass. Because you're doing a little too much bragging. I swear, I wish I had time. You're doing a little too much bragging, sir.
Oh, but see, don't worry. If you come out next year, I'm gonna put Tony on you because Tony's a killer on the grill.
You could take your kitchen out the side of your house and bring it. When it come down to the grilling, that chef that's out there. Oh my god!
I'm already looking forward to
It
next
ain't
year.
nothing but time and opportunity.
Well,
I'm
Both
already
y'all
looking forward to
food better
next year.
taste good. Both y'all
And
food better
what's
taste
this?
good. 'Cause I'm gonna let
At
you
the-
know if it's not. For sure.
At the last ACC cookout, did anybody complain about any of that food that I cooked?
Mm-mm.
Thank
Yeah.
God it was free.
Yeah.
Thank God it was free.
Well, that too, but
got a
still,
That's like broken.
yeah.
Got a point.
Okay.
Matter of fact, man, let's y'all shout out y'all dates again, man. What y'all got going on this weekend, brother?
All right, so it's April 10th, this Sunday, April 10th. It's going to be at East Lake Park. Again, the address is 2617 Memorial Drive, Southeast Atlanta. It's going to be 1 to 5 p.m. Come on out.
And the
1 to 6.
Will you change the time on it again?
Yeah, 1 to 6.
1 to 6?
You just can't be messing up Papa like that, man.
We had to add an extra hour in there.
And the big thing is, it is free.
Free 93.
Free
Bring
1.0.
bring your own food, bring your own stuff. Celebrity chef.
Wait a minute, Mr. Special guest YouTube phenomenon, Mr. Goddammit.
Yes, sir.
Who the hell is Mr. Goddammit? I ain't never heard of Mr. Goddammit. Okay. Tell us a little bit about Mr. Goddammit.
Yeah, Nard.
Mr. Goddammit, he's a YouTuber. He takes people cars and he drives them like, just driving like other YouTubers. And basically that's it. He's known out in the car world.
Okay.
Mr. Goddammit. Okay.
Yeah, he takes people's cars, drive them, and hop out of them and stuff like that. But he known, very known.
Cool.
Yes, he's pretty known. Everybody know him.
That's what's up.
All right, gentlemen. Well, we wish you success. Hopefully, we can be there and taste some of the great food.
Oh, I know exactly who he is. He's funny.
Yeah, he's funny.
I haven't seen him. You gotta
He's
send me
hilarious. Okay.
Anytime y'all want to come back, anytime you're welcome. Shout out to Road Runners, the whole squad. And y'all didn't tell us y'all actual titles. Tell the people y'all actual titles in the club.
I'm the founder.
I'm president.
Okay.
Cool.
Founder and president. Okay, cool.
Absolutely.
All right, people. Y'all heard it here first. Y'all go check him out.
No, I'm gonna hit you up probably tomorrow sometime. I got a couple of questions I need to ask you about wording.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right, y'all.
All right. Pleasure meeting y'all.
Talk to you later, Nart.
All right. Wow.
Wow.
That's a great
That's
idea.
a great concept. It really is.
Not because it's
a cook-off.
That's a
That's a great idea.
Man, what you talking
That's
about?
genius.
I'm
back to
It was another free event that was posted too. I can't remember what that one was about.
I've been posting that event for a while.
Is that the Jeep event? That's right.
The Jeep event. The Jeep event. I think they're honoring their fallen person. Or was that last weekend?
No, this Sunday as well. That is from 5 to 9.
I definitely got to swing through there.
Yeah.
Now I got to get with. I'm gonna get with Roadrunners, man. I want to make this bigger. I know they're gonna do it once a year, but I want to get it to where I get every single club to do something like this. And man, that's awesome.
It's a
you can't fight over cooking.
No,
yeah,
it's
send one cook.
Team building. It's great team building. You really get a chance to really get to know people when you break bread with people.
Good stuff.
You really get to know people.
That's all right. That's a good idea there.
Yeah,
that's a great idea. I love it.
We got like 6 to 8 slabs of ribs and a doodle load of chicken wings.
A doodle load. Are these beef ribs? The people want to know that are they beef ribs or
we
pork
got
ribs?
beef? Ours is pork ribs. We're doing pork ribs.
Okay,
you're doing the real deal.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to tell you, ain't nothing like pork ribs.
I'm telling you.
I'm be on your side, Hulk. I don't want to be on no. I don't even know what other ribs it is. This is beef
and
pork.
Yeah, beef and pork.
Is that turkey ribs? They got turkey everything.
Sweetheart.
They ain't got turkey.
Wow. Don't give them no idea.
Do you know what a bird looks like? Can you play the sad music for yourself, sir? Please.
Turkey burger. They got turkey bacon, turkey sausage,
turkey rib,
turkey. So how the hell do you make turkey out of everything else, but you can't make turkey ribs?
Wow.
Yeah, a turkey does have ribs, Mark.
They have turkey ribs, but
yeah, a turkey does have ribs.
A turkey got sausage.
Skip, why do you keep feeding that man?
Anyway,
I don't eat much meat, so I can't tell you. I don't eat. Yeah.
Oh my goodness! Did he say?
It's not finished.
Turkey ribs.
I don't eat it.
Tia got me on all that stuff because she be feeding me all this shit ain't real.
Okay, watch this. You know what a turkey looks like, right? You know what a turkey looks like, right?
Yeah, gobble gobble, right?
Yeah. So imagine their ribs. Imagine their ribs.
I ain't know it was based on what's in that physical animal.
Well, what the? Oh, y'all made me cuss.
Seriously, like when you eat turkey.
You serious?
When you eat turkey bacon, that's from
rib is.
What do you think bacon is? What's bacon?
Parts. It's parts.
What's bacon? Go. Parts. What's bacon?
Parts.
What part?
Scraps shit off the floor. That's
okay.
What it is.
Mark,
you don't know specifically what it is? I'm saying, what's the difference between having a turkey bacon or a turkey sausage or a turkey or turkey burger, and then you got turkey ribs? Why?
Okay, but watch this. Burger is condensed. It's ground up meat. Mm-hmm. It's condensed.
Yeah.
Ribs are the actual rib cage, Mark.
Yeah, it's not processed. It's not processed meat.
You know, it's like
it's not processed. It has bones. That's the actual rib cage. The bones that's in ribs. Yeah. You really didn't know that.
Linda said, "Mister, just say no."
Just
no. No.
Yes, man.
On this one.
I can't. I mean, maybe it's my fault because I don't eat meat. And
yes, that's exactly why.
I don't eat meat. I don't cook that. So sorry.
Vegan, turkey this, turkey that, turkey everything.
Normally, all of the turkey stuff is actually ground and compressed.
Have you ever seen a vegan shrimp?
No.
A vegan shrimp.
I've heard of them.
Yes. Yeah, this shit looks like a fucking shrimp. That's what I'm saying. It's like they making all of this stuff. It looks like a shrimp. And it tastes just like shrimp.
So I can actually eat it then because I'm allergic to shrimp. So if it's not real shrimp, I can actually eat it, right?
Oh, I got you. Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
And it tastes
That's
like
the only reason why I eat it because I'm allergic.
It's interesting. Anyway, moving on. Y'all can
wow. I cannot believe you didn't know. Okay.
Well, all right, we're gonna ask our next guest. We're gonna ask. So, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Rock. And he represents Jeep Life ATL. So, Mr. Rock, have you ever heard of a turkey rib?
Oh my God! I've heard of turkey ribs.
You have?
Yeah, I have heard of turkey ribs. But
and when you saw that?
What?
So it's a little spot in Bankhead that sell everything. Yeah, but
I bet you better not eat them.
Nah, I don't eat turkey ribs. I don't eat turkey bacon. I mean, I ain't necessarily know it was made out of the rib of the turkey either. But like half this stuff just be ground up meat put on bones.
That's pretty much.
I'm trying to tell you. That's all you got to do.
Yeah, like it don't be. I don't know if it's made of the rib. Turkey ribs. I don't know. Yeah, it ain't for me. I ain't gonna eat it.
It ain't for me either, but I'm just saying it's weird.
It ain't for me.
Anyway, so Rock, welcome to the show. First, tell us about your squad, your club, what you do for them, and what y'all got going on.
Oh, so I'm a part of ATL Jeep Life. I'm the executive coordinator, so I put together all the events. We got an event coming up on Sunday. It'll be after that last event. So it's 5 to 9 over off 285, about a 285 flea market. So we'll be taking up that entire lot, 285 flea market and Cosmopolitan, the club. I know Obsessions used to be there. So that area right there, we're filling that entire parking lot.
Did they fix that parking lot?
It's
parts of it.
It's a little smoother. Yeah, I was say it's a little smoother than it was.
The part y'all gonna be on is better.
Yeah, it's a little bit better than what it was.
Well, they got some big old tires on them Jeeps, so they ain't gonna feel nothing anyway.
Yeah, I was gonna say we ain't got those kind of concerns, but yeah, it is a lot better than what it was.
Okay.
So yeah,
how long have you been riding Jeeps?
I'm sorry.
How long you been driving Jeeps?
Oh, so I've only ever owned a Jeep. So I've been driving Jeeps for the past 16 years.
Dang.
Damn. Okay. Now that's the first. That's the first right there. Me hearing somebody the only car they've ever owned is a Jeep. That's a little different.
I got my license in a Jeep. I learned how to drive in a Jeep. I done totaled a few Jeeps. So,
I'm assuming somebody gave you your first Jeep, like your parents or something?
No, I actually paid for my first
rich.
Jeep.
Okay.
No, you got to work. But so my mom had a Jeep too. So I learned to drive in my mom's Jeep, and then I bought my
Jeep
first
life.
Jeep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's what's up, man.
So your mom had a Jeep Wrangler, or did she have
Wranglers only?
Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah, Wranglers only.
Okay, well, since you said Wranglers only, explain to me the different types of Jeeps.
I didn't want to sound stupid and say it.
Yeah.
I know two of them. I know there's a Rubicon, I know there's a JK, and I know a Wrangler.
Right.
But
So those everything that you named are all Wranglers. So
just different types of Wranglers.
Yeah, it's like a trim level. Yeah, okay. So the Rubicon is honestly it comes off the lot. So the Sahara is more like desert based, Mojave is more desert based. As far as like the letters, like the JK, TJ, CJ, YJ, and the JL, based off the years. So in the body style. So after Jeeps kind of stick to the main frame, but after a few years pass, they'll come out with a new body, and that's when it'll take a different letter.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Wow.
Okay.
That's a Jeep fanatic right there.
Yeah, I'm the go-to.
Right. So I gotta ask you the elephant in the room question. What's
no.
That
Miss
pickup
TJ
truck?
asked the question. Miss TJ asked the question.
I missed it.
I said, what do you think about the Trackhawk?
Okay.
I'm a Wrangler fan. Like,
okay,
I love the Jeep brand. I definitely love the Jeep brand. But I'm a Wrangler fan. So anything like the Cherokee, the Grand Cherokee, Compass, the Renegade, I don't really get into. If it ain't
Compass, no, not the Compass.
For me, it's a Wrangler. So that's it.
That new Grand Cherokee is nice.
It's big. They got a Wagoneer that just came out.
It's different. Oh yeah, that Wagoneer is stupid.
Yeah, the Wagoneer is huge.
The technology in that thing is unreal.
Huge.
Wouldn't that be more like a SUV than actually a Jeep? Because what I think of a Jeep is like what you drive in the Rubicon, all the off-roads. So
the Wrangler is the first SUV ever. So the off-road Wrangler is traditionally like that's the first SUV. So all of them, I guess, would be considered an SUV. But from what SUV has turned into, like the family-friendly, like grocery shopping and like travel truck, the Wagoneer and the Grand Cherokee goes more into that direction.
Yeah, that's right.
The actual Jeep Wrangler.
She said, "Don't come for the Renegade. That Black Dura ain't coming to play." I ain't got the Renegade, but the Compass, though, my nigga, nah.
Stop it.
Wait a minute.
There's a Jeep for everybody.
Yeah, there's a Jeep for everybody. Not here to Jeep shame, but for me, it's Wrangler only.
So do you find, do you find that the ride of the Wrangler is a little
rough?
It's a little rough, and then you just don't get all the bells and whistles.
So the Wrangler is not for everybody. Okay. And that's kind of one reason why I like it. It ain't for everybody. Now, I mean, within the years, they've made them a little bit more comfortable and more for like the everyday and the average, but it's a rough and tough and rough ride. Like it was never meant to be like comfortable. And I started in TJs. I had an 02 TJ. So it's I kind of like it. My next one that I'm gonna buy is going to be an older model. I kind of like the roughness. I kind of like the feel of the road type. Like that's me. But these newer ones give you that smooth thing. But as far as bells and whistles, Jeeps are easy to work on. Like I can pop my hood and put it together like a puzzle. But everything is getting so computer based. So you have to go to the dealership and you have to like spend all this money to like get stuff like quirks fixed and stuff like that. I don't necessarily like that. I like it traditional where I'll do it myself.
Okay.
Now I watched video. I got this guy that, well, several people on TikTok I watched, and this guy, I don't know if y'all seen him, but he shows you how to steal cars, right? And he says,
Okay.
like he really shows you. He shows you what
And you
mask to
watched
put
it?
on. He said it's super entertaining. I don't know if it's real or not, but anyway, but he shows you how getting into a Jeep is like effortless. Like
Not
you
true.
can get those doors off. Is that not true?
It's not
Like
true.
he did something in like the door damn that fell off.
Yeah, the camera clip. Like honestly, you in order to take a door off, you have to open the door has to be open in order for you to take it off. Now the bolts are on the outside, but you actually have to unbolt from the inside as well and pull a few straps and the computer clip. So I saw the video. He kind of avoided all that. You can't just walk
Yes,
into a Jeep and just pick it up. Yeah, like it don't work like that. It ain't
he
that.
did
Don't
it.
believe the internet all the time, sir.
I know
It ain't
about.
that
He
You
do
easy.
that
just
shit
send you
for
a
real.
Jeep. But he
Nah,
just said he just debunked all of it.
Yeah, it ain't real.
maybe taking like C batteries and like putting them up against the push button start, and the shits be starting up. It be all kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's a whole bunch of bull. Like he just be making stuff up. Nah, it ain't. You can't just walk up to a Jeep and just pick the door up.
Okay.
It can't even happen.
That's hilarious.
Yes,
Wow.
it was.
So, what kind of modifications do you have on your Jeep?
My Jeep, I'm more so known for my lights. I do wholesale. So a lot of my stuff is stuff that you can't really find everywhere. But I'm 6.5 inches high. I'm on 35s right now. I got Terraflex lift kit. I got a lot. I got a lot. Like so, I did a lot of my current Jeep to look like a classic. So it's kind of like that new school, old school feel. But Jeeps are kind of like the most customizable vehicle that's out there.
For sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
it's one of those things where you can honestly make it your own.
So you got a rap on it, or are you
No.
an anti-rap?
I'm not anti-rap, especially when it comes to the community. Everybody can kind of do whatever they want. That's what our vehicles are made for. It's like do what you want to do. But I'm again rough and tough. If I go through the woods with a rap on, it's shredded. So
Wow.
Okay. So you really do take your vehicle off-roading for real.
yeah, it ain't too many of us in our community, but it's a few of us that do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're just not a cute Jeep rider.
No, not
Okay.
just mine's dirty.
Oh,
So how many members do y'all have in the Jeep Life?
We just got ATL Jeep Life. The group that we have down here just reached 705.
Like 705?
Yes,
Wow.
Whoa, in Atlanta.
in Atlanta.
Wow. I've
Yep.
seen you guys. I mean, it's massive.
Yeah,
I've
in
seen them
Atlanta.
take over.
700 members.
Yes. Yeah, we deep. We deep.
Where the hell y'all meet at?
So we used to have a spot over off behind the IKEA. It used to be like an off-road hill on 14th Street. And recently we went a little viral and they kind of gated us off. So we got a few different spots in Atlanta. But as long as the parking lot is big enough, as long as that, because we commune different businesses too, especially like Black-owned business stuff like that. So just imagine the amount of numbers that come up and the amount of money that gets spent. A lot of people will make sure to kind of like cater to that crowd. I mean, then with the Jeep community, most of us, I mean, Jeeps ain't cheap. So it's like an older crowd. So we're a little bit more well-behaved. So a lot of people want us to come to their business.
Okay.
That's awesome.
It works. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
So tell us again about the event that you guys are doing this weekend.
So usually we do Jeep only events. We do Jeep Beach. We do because Jeeping culture is a little different from, I guess, car club culture. So we haven't really been able to get into car club culture because I just don't know about it. The Jeep culture is one huge culture as it is anyway. So a lot of times we only go to Jeep events. We've had Jeep Jam, we've had Jeep only events. So now this is our first time that's actually doing our own car meet so that we can kind of pull up and commune with all the rest of the car clubs and all the rest of the car enthusiasts in Atlanta as well.
That's awesome.
But it's Sunday. It's at the 285 flea market. It's really like a pull up, show off your vehicle. We're real organized when it comes to stuff, so we want to organize it so it looks very much like a car show. But as far as like awards and trophies and stuff like that, it won't be at this particular kickback.
A meet and greet.
You said what? I missed it.
I said it's just gonna be a meet and greet then, just a big hangout.
Yeah, a big hangout. This is the after party at Cosmopolitan. I don't know if y'all ever been into the Obsessions, but it's a big like three clubs in one type of event. So it's after party there, but yeah, it's a big pull up and meet the car community in Atlanta. The car community in Atlanta is huge. And we big. So it's just like we kind of want to get into other stuff. So
okay,
it's definitely a good event. We lost one of our members kind of tragically a week or so ago. So we had already planned to meet, and she was real heavy on the planning committee to put this event together. So we will have a moment for her as well. And I know it hit us kind of heavy, like everybody kind of heavy. Like I don't know if y'all might have seen it on the news. It's a lot going on. So
I've met her before. I actually met her before. So
yeah, TK was a beast. Like her Jeep was big. It was purple. It was that Jeep. But when it came to getting stuff together, organizing stuff, she was definitely a big part of what we do. And she traveled with us. She went everywhere. So she was active. And it's a little crazy. So we definitely gonna take some time for her at the event. We did do an event for last weekend as well at the Hill that everybody originally kind of met at. So we're definitely gonna celebrate.
Another celebration of life. That's a
definitely a celebration.
Absolutely.
Definitely a beautiful celebration of life. And I think it's awesome that y'all are incorporating the car culture with y'all this weekend with the Jeeps. I know y'all normally keep it separate, and I think it's going to be an amazing event to be able to come together and show some love to each other. It's going to be awesome.
Right. Man. I've got the flyer. Let me put the flyer up for you. So, all car clubs welcome Atlanta Legends Car Kickback, April 10th, 2022, from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. at 4525 Glenwood Road in Decatur.
Yes.
That's it.
Nice.
Hold on, this premiere after party. What's that about? You know, the people want to know about that.
Yeah, it's in the same spot, so you don't even have to leave. Like it's in the same spot. They got food. It's a huge bar. It's honestly, I would say one of the largest clubs in Atlanta.
It is.
It's definitely one of the largest clubs in Atlanta.
It's huge.
Yeah, that spot alone, I feel like the 285 flea market is already one. I think that's one of those like historic landmarks of Atlanta. If you from old Atlanta, if you from here, that's the spot that everybody knows. But that club that's right there, it's changed names a few times, but that spot is big.
Yeah, the last time I was there, they didn't have the whole thing open. Is it all the way wide open?
Yeah, it'll be all the way wide open. There is like a 3-part now. I know more about the 2-part, but there's a middle part there as well. So it'll be wide open.
It's a dope spot.
Didn't it used to be called Leo or
it was
Libra,
it's been a
like
million things.
It's been a lot of different ones. Yeah, it's been. I think Obsessions might have held it for a long time, but it's been a lot of different things.
That's what's up,
man.
That's gonna be dope.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So are all 700 of y'all gonna be there?
No, not all 700. Because we have different facets of ATL Jeep Life as an organization as a whole. We got older, and then we have younger, and then we got everybody in between. And it's just kind of like how the car clubs work. Everybody don't get into everything.
So why haven't y'all corralled and just pulled up and just shitted on everybody and took most rep from About That Life? Like, what's
Hey, hold on. I'm gonna defend about that lifetime. About that life might have 706 members while you're bullshitting.
Okay.
No, I'm playing.
We do a lot of pull-ups. We have gotten most reps in a few different, like we'll go out of town. Like April 28th through 1st, we're going to Daytona for G Beach and Pigeon Forge happened last year. We pull up to a lot of different places and get most reps, but most of them are all Jeep events. But yeah, it's the Jeep culture. I don't know why. I guess it just like, cause some people say, "Are y'all a car club?" And we say, "Well, we're Jeep culture." So Jeep culture, honestly, we can get out on the highway.
It's not really a club. It's not.
Well, we're an organization. Atlanta Jeep Life is an organization, but as far as how Jeep culture works as a whole, anyway, everybody kind of I can be on the side of a road, a Jeeper's gonna pull up anyway. Like you can get pulled, a Jeeper be pulled over by a cop, another Jeeper's gonna pull up. So it's not like it's a worldwide type of thing. Like we wave kind of like Harley Davidson.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
they actually have their own signature wave. The Jeep people.
So
I just found that about that this weekend.
You could.
Can you demonstrate that? Y'all like some Masons or something? Let me see the wave, man.
No, it's a lot of different ways to do the wave, but most times if you on a steering wheel, it's 2 fingers up. It's kind of like a respect thing. We're very closely related to like Harley Davidsons or like Corvettes, so that same respect is given that
like
bikers,
I feel like the
stuff like
Camaros
that.
do the same thing. So.
Yeah,
I thought y'all was throwing up gang signs or something. I didn't know.
Nah.
So one of our viewers wants to know: do you need any portable toilets for your event, sir?
There is an event that we do need portable toilets for. We have Topless Weekend, which is another national event that we're hosting here in Atlanta. Adding the dates on that, I want to say it's the 13th through the 15th, and we are doing on a large patch of land, and we will need portable toilets. So if they can reach out to ATL Jeep Life on Instagram, we can definitely see where we can make something happen.
I can shoot you his information. He's a good guy. He's real good at rates.
Wayne owns the Wayne Cleveland. I know him. I actually know him. He owns the Porta Toilet or whatever you want to call it company. So Wayne, did you hear? Comment if you heard him about reaching out to him on his Instagram.
Pull up on the IG. So we should see about 700 something views on this video, sir.
One more thing. You said you call yourselves Jeepers. Is that what y'all call each other? Jeeper?
Yeah, Jeepers. Yeah.
A Jeeper. Okay.
Yeah. You're a Jeeper. You're Jeeper. Jeeple. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My homeboy Patrick, he pulled up to the show this past weekend with his Jeep, and he had the front window flipped down. Like, do y'all drive like that with the shit just down and like?
It's not the most practical. It ain't. I mean, the Jeep does that, but it's not the most practical.
Yeah, because them bugs will hit your ass like bullets.
Yeah, and the window play. The wind is heavy. It's something.
So, do you consider the Jeep a truck or an SUV?
Both. It's a Jeep. That's what we kind of.
Yeah. I mean, back in the day, we called all trucks Jeeps.
No, riding in your Jeeps. Yeah, they did.
In New York.
In New York, they did.
I'm from New York, and everything was a Jeep.
Yep.
So
specifically the old SUVs, like the old Land Rover
Land
type
Cruisers,
body type, Land
Cruisers.
All them was Jeeps.
Yeah.
Yep. Them big body, all those vehicles back then. Yeah. And they used to put the big ass rims on them. Yeah, them was Jeeps. For sure.
Yep.
All right. Anything else you want to let the people know before you get out of here, brother?
Did he freeze?
Him froze.
Well, y'all give it up for him. Jeep Life, ATL, Jeep Life. Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Yeah.
So speaking of porta potties.
We need to have a conversation.
Yeah, man. We got to talk about the events of this past weekend.
Let's just talk. Okay, before we talk about this past weekend, let me say on behalf of all women who have the anticipation of going to any car shows this season, please, I implore you to call Wayne. Hold on, let me find his name.
Wayne Cleveland. Wayne Cleveland.
Wayne Cleveland. If your venue does not come with toilets, please, Wayne, I need your number because I'm gonna start walking around with your card.
Put your name in here, Wayne. Put your number in here, Wayne.
Seriously, because it is just not okay to be at an event for 5, 6, 7, 8 hours with no bathroom.
No bathroom.
Oh my God! Hold on.
For every woman.
Hold on. Or with just one bathroom.
Facts.
Yes. One
for like
80% of the people didn't even know.
Hold on.
600 or 700 people.
Okay, now watch this. Now I gotta defend this aspect of it. When you do a car show, you're limited into where you can do them at. So if there is a bathroom, that is always a plus. You can't predict how many people are going to come and how many people are going to have to use the restroom at the same time. Now, if there was no bathroom, major complaint. And I get what you're saying about we need more than one, but sometimes situations, circumstances dictate if you got one, you got something. You get what I'm saying? So I get where y'all coming from because I was there too.
Yeah, but you got to have one officer one officer for how many people?
They have more than one officer. They don't know what you're talking about.
No.
That wasn't my question.
Oh,
you have to have one officer for how many people?
I think it's 100, 200, something like that.
Something like that, right? So they should treat bathrooms just like that. If you know you go.
Again, circumstances dictate the restrooms. You have to go where you can go.
But you can predict how many officers you need, but you can't predict how many fucking restrooms you can need.
Come on.
Okay, so
all I'm saying is that as a woman, I'm not gonna be somewhere for 6, 7, 8 hours. These car shows are long as hell.
Yeah.
Yes.
So do I have to deprive myself in the hot of anything to drink?
Look what now put. Mark went to the woods and then jumped on his ass back there. Tell him what happened, Mark.
Open and honest communication. Open and honest communication. First of all, I got up early and I went to the place to scout it out. So I had already been there once and I found out where we was going to set up at, blah, blah, blah. Came back and we had been setting up. We had been running around, yada, yada, yada. And I needed to pee. So by the time I needed to pee, there was a lot of people trying to pee. And I really had to pee. So I'm a man. I went around back and I went to go piss. And I clearly knew who the owner of the property was because I could just tell of how he was carrying himself, who he was talking to. So I knew he was the owner, right? Who catches me pissing?
What did he say?
There was a Jamaican guy. You know you can't do that. You know you can't do that. You can't do that. I said, what the fuck you want me to do? If I can't do that, like you just hit that time. If you say he can't go up there and slap Chris Rock, he did it. Can't tell him I can't piss right here if I'm doing it.
You can't do that. You turn around and piss at him.
I went to the woods.
Tia, there's Wayne's number. Did you see it?
I got it. Yes.
If I hadn't have known that he was the owner, that would have went totally different. But I respected him because he owned the property, and I got a lot of gripes, but that's one of them. You just can't do that, man. Come on, man. That was too many people that had one restroom in a barbershop that nobody knew existed.
Hey, Charlinda, explain.
Yes, Linda. Explain. Matter of fact, Mark, put the phone number there, Mark, so some of these people can call in. Yeah. Because we finna talk about this, man. We ain't bashing, but we gonna talk about it. Like anything else.
As Monique would say, I love y'all for real. But a bathroom is necessary. I mean,
right.
You want us to enjoy ourselves. You want us to come and spend time. You want us to be out for a long time.
10 hours.
It don't make
sense. Without a bathroom,
But okay, and again, I'm not defending what happened this past weekend. I'm a partially defend the situation because of some of our actions, car community, not pointing fingers. We only have certain places that we can actually commandeer to have a show of that size.
I get it.
Now, he should have had porta potties. He should have. Not defending him on that point, but he should have had them. So I want to make it clear that I'm not defending what he didn't do.
You done with your DoorDash? Oh, sorry.
Oh my God! I'm like, wait a minute, ain't nobody at my damn door.
Did you see his mouth? His mouth was like, I just got finished chewing.
But
that was good.
But when you and you're correct, Mark. When you expect a turnout that size, you should have been prepared on all aspects. He was
absolutely.
But again, when we have those, like for instance, my show. When I had my show in August last year, I was told the restrooms would be up and running. Got there, found out the building wasn't even going to be open. I had to eat it because I didn't have a backup plan for my plan. So
and it wasn't nothing you could do.
Well, nothing I could do about it. Now, my situation is different because I assumed one thing and I didn't do like you did, get out there early enough to check and make sure. But
did they at least compensate you for the
yeah. Next subject. We ain't finna do that. We're not
gonna
do that.
Other than that, I mean, I brought it up because he brought up porta potties, but yeah, other than that, I think it was a great show. I think the parking situation could have been a little bit better.
Now, big parking lot.
Now watch this. I said before the show, I think I put it in our group text that I didn't think that parking lot was going to be big enough for his show. And in hindsight, it definitely wasn't because there were 50 to 100 cars across the street in the grassy area across the street. And one of the main reasons why is because whoever was supposed to be parking, just pointed, go over there and park, go over there and park. And people started to parking long ways, taking up 4 spots with 1 car, opening up the doors, putting up tents in 2-3 parking spaces. And it could have been maximized. It could have been done a lot better, but I'm not nitpicking, but it got the entry got so bad that I went out there and helped.
Yeah.
For like an hour or so. And I'm not looking for no compensation or no pat on the back. Because if anybody's doing the show and I'm there and I see they need help, I'm gonna insert myself and help. But the police were just shuffling them in. And by them having to get the money, they were backing the traffic up. So I went over and helped and started making 3-4 lines and everything that we need to do to get them in. But it definitely could have been done better. And he could have had, more people doing. And I was talking with him for the biggest part of the show. And according to some of our conversations, certain people should have been doing certain things. And they got distracted and they weren't, or they were half doing it. And he's only one person, so. Again,
people leave their posts. They leave their posts. They're assigned a job and then they be doing XYZ and, that's how it happens.
Now said, good show, there's no bathroom and they start running out of food. Well, when you get a bunch of hungry black people and the lines of 40, 50 people long, you're going to run out of food. So.
Yeah. And Nighthawk's club is, and I'm starting to see a trend, and I told him, I said his club is so big, he has to go to the furthest end of wherever the show because he has so many cars. They don't even have the opportunity to park like in the heart of these shows because they have so many cars. So it's like a gift and a curse. So Rock, if you're listening, y'all park y'all ass all if you got 700.
Nighthawk's team came in 2 ways. There was one long wave, and he said, "Oh, I got some more coming." Skip, I'm like, "Where that?" They backed up. I'm like, "What the hell was?" Okay, come on.
And another thing I can really say about Nighthawk, that boy gets his ass up and he makes sure his people gets in. He makes sure they people know what's going on. And I love the way when he springs into action and he makes sure his teams is moving. It's almost like Malcolm X when he went like this with the finger and all the niggas turned and shit. That's how it be looking to me.
Did Did you just call the fruit of Islam?
No.
The niggas.
The fruit of that nigga.
Can you tell yourself to shut up, please? Can you?
I had a 1984 rigger, and he moved like this.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
But
yeah, how that nigga did that. Them niggas. Boy, y'all on the road.
Anyway,
yeah, y'all.
But now, ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. You said he should have cut off the judging time too, because more people were coming in and judge was getting frustrated.
They only got one judge.
No, hold on. I've done shows bigger than that by myself also. And that judge, that guy that judged, he also worked with me at Nobi. So he knew what he was doing. Him getting frustrated was just him getting frustrated because he got paid what they agreed on, and this is not his first show judging threat shows. So he knew what was gonna happen. So him being frustrated was just him projecting. I know him personally, and he was just projecting. So we've done shows with 10 times that amount of cars. You know,
and Shalita, when you say need vendors is tricky. Sometimes you get these crowds and sometimes you don't. And you don't want to be the show where you don't get the crowd and the vendors are mad because they will never come back.
And see, now here is where she's right, because Brett knows what kind of turnout he's going to have. He's had it now 4, 5, 6 years running. Turnouts like that and bigger. So I don't know how he gets his vendors. And then one thing you don't want to do too is have two of the same vendors.
Right.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So
you don't want
but let me ask y'all, with the size of his crowd, it wouldn't hurt to have two of the same vendors because they both are going to sell out.
Right. Yeah. But
you don't want that friction though. It's like
I agree. I understand that part, but the fact that they're going to, like they said, they ran out of food. A lot of the vendors ran out of food.
But that's
who knows their capacity.
That's a good
understands a good vendor who knows who knows what they can do in a certain amount of time, what they can hold on their truck, what they may need to bring in addition, because you might
what they will not waste.
You might need to bring an additional frozen, like a truck that has a freezer on it, because those exist. You can rent those, right? So you just have to know. You just have to know. So
and see if he's using, and I'm hypothetically speaking here, if he's using the same vendors, then they should plan accordingly, or he should look for bigger or better vendors. You see what I'm saying? Because
it's just difficult.
Running out of food is a good thing, but it's also a bad thing. You know what I mean? It's a bad thing for the people that don't get none, don't get a chance to eat, and they stood in line for an hour.
Right.
So it's one of those things to where if you pay that, I don't know what his vendor fee was, but whatever it was, that $1 or whatever it costs, then you should be prepared to make $10,000. Especially at an event like his. Now, if it's a pop-up event, it's a shot in the dark. But with Brett's events and Stunt Fest and Street Whips and established shows, those vendors should be prepared, like TJ is saying, like Mr. TJ is saying. So they dropped the ball. Okay, good.
So you Street Whips and Stunt Fest and all of that, do those shows cater to kids?
No. They do not.
Why are we?
What do you mean?
Like Threat Show kind of catered to kids too. Do you think we should be catering to kids?
It did.
They had a jumpy playhouse bouncy thing over in the grass.
Is that a waste of money? Is my question.
Well, it's not a waste of money because some people are gonna bring their kids regardless. People bring their kids to Stunt Fest, and they sell alcohol and everything at Stunt Fest. Mm-hmm. So what it is they say it's open to children, but it's not catering to children. They don't have a place for children to go play. It's up to you to maintain control of your kids.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So they're not going to turn you away because you brought your kid with you, because some people don't like leaving their kids to babysit. Some people want their kids to see the culture, the racing or the cars or whatever else. But everything, you can't center everything around children. You just can't. I mean, you can make it kid accessible, kid friendly, but you don't want to put a lot of eggs in that basket when it's the big basket that's the main concern. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now Stuntfest and Street Whips and Thread Show, the main attraction are the cars and the people that drive them or build them or whatever. So, as a matter of fact, I think, and I hope I'm not misspeaking, but I think this is the first time he had a play area for the children.
Yeah, I didn't even know it was there. That's when you said it, because I've never even known to have it.
Yeah, I saw it. I was over there when they were setting it up, but I think this is the first time that I've seen that he had an extra area for kids.
But I do know there is a car show that's catered towards the kids on May 28th.
Who?
And at Dreddy's. On May 28th.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
I'm just kidding. It's from 2 to 9. I figured that, it's kid-friendly.
That was for the kids.
Oh yeah, that's going to be for the
kids. Okay, Hawk, since you put yourself out there, how the hell does that show cater to kids? Go ahead.
Because it's all about the theme. All about the themes. It's going to have Batman, Hulk. It's going to have all those kid-friendly themed cars out there.
So what about the Hitmobile? That's not kid-friendly. It is not a kid-friendly character.
Camaro is not kid-friendly either.
I wonder if he's going to bring Saul Camaro out this year.
No, don't change the subject. No, we're talking about kid-friendly right now. Don't change the subject.
The kids still like that IT car. They love that car. They scared as hell of it, but they love it.
Goalkeeper will be there.
I'm just posing these questions because he said good play area for the kids. Like, what does that look like? Does the coach really need that? I'm just.
I think we do. But see, here's the one setback to that. If the play area is not right where everybody is, then it's almost like you sent the kids into exile, so to speak, over in the corner.
Right.
And somebody needs to be there to watch them. You get what I'm saying? Because what would children do? Ooh, and go. And now you're looking for your child. Yeah, now you're looking for your child. And
I ain't even gonna hold you. Them damn bouncy houses, those things are pretty fucking dangerous.
They are.
Extremely.
Compared to how we grew up, we used to jump off houses, man.
Oh,
no, I used to jump off. We used to jump off houses, jump off and tuck and roll. So, I mean,
no comparison there. All right. So, what else? Great show. Other than that, or is there more feedback? What does the coach need to know going forward?
Okay, I'm gonna give everybody some do's and don'ts. We have 20 people watching, and hopefully a lot of people will watch it or rewatch. When y'all go to car shows, and I can't reiterate this enough, don't harp on how much money you spent. The judge don't give a damn how much money you spent. If he does, he's the wrong judge. The object of a car show is to show off your car, not your receipts. Easy Money, rapper, was there, right? He brought 3 cars, a vet, 4 cars, a vet, his tow pig truck, his race car, and he had 4 vehicles out there, and they were nice.
And a Cutlass.
And guess what he said to me? Man, it's got the triple gold paint on it. The triple black paint, it cost easy. I said, I ain't judging, but you know what I'll tell you, man? I don't care what kind of paint that is. I look. Is it running? Is it scratched? Is it blah, blah, blah? My job is not to count your pockets. My job is to look at your product and to find fault. So if you spent $10,000 on paint or the wrap or the rims or you got one-offs or whatever, that only gets you a small amount of points. Not because you're the only one with it, but because it's clean, because it fits. And if your hood is closed or your trunk is closed, you shouldn't complain about nothing.
Yeah.
That's
part of the car show.
On that too.
Okay, let me ask you this question then, because somebody was, and you know how I feel about people bitching and whining in the morning. Somebody was talking about people winning with the same exact shit they have from last year and the year after that.
Same build.
But here's the quick answer. Here's the quick answer to that. If your shit don't look better than this shit looked last year, what does that say about you? You're only complaining because your shit don't look better than they shit looked 12 months ago. If it don't, shut your ass up.
Ain't nothing you can do.
Mike Tyson held the belt for how many years? He was the same motherfucking Mike Tyson. But until he got beat, until you beat him, shut your ass up.
Right.
I don't care if a car's 40 years old. If it's still the shit, it's still the shit. That's just it.
It drives. Did you know it drives me insane when people be whining?
Well, you know what I do? Hey, man, be honest with you and look me in the face and tell me you think your car better than that one. Well, okay, shut your ass up.
So I was like,
Nighthawk brings up another good point here.
Yeah.
What's that?
Now,
are these loud packs out of control, or should they be parked? Like, I ain't gonna lie.
I love loud music.
Money shit is
insanely loud.
It's I can't even.
His horns are piercing, and he has them angled the right way to where if you're standing anywhere behind it, it'll make you move.
Yes,
it's loud now, and they are out of control. But it's the new fad now. It's the new thing. Everybody's doing it.
Yes.
So until
pay for a DJ, you can't even pay for a DJ at these shows,
except
for to have a microphone at the end of the show, which is almost like a waste of the DJ's time.
Because they didn't even set up a booth. They didn't set up the DJ thing until the end. Because
and that was on purpose.
Yep. Yeah, it was intentional. You knew it was going to happen, but the one reason why it's the fad now. Everybody's putting speakers in all their doors, in the trunk lids, because that's what everybody's doing. And to have an area, all they're going to do is turn that area around to face the car show. So it's best to have them somewhere where they're facing at least halfway away versus turning around and facing and just killing the whole show with the noise. But so it's damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yeah, but that's too much like, right, why would I turn it and away so everybody else can be able to hear and talk and do what they need to do versus just completely drown everybody out? Because that's what they do, just drown everybody out.
Right.
Like, I don't give a fuck on how y'all feel. I'm going to drown you out.
Right.
I like loud, and I love loud music. I'm like you, Skip, but I can only take it for so long.
But that's the object, though. I mean, it's like when people do burnouts. They don't give a fuck where the smoke goes. They just want to make as much as possible.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? So when they're doing their burnouts, they don't care where the rubber goes. They don't care where the smoke goes. They just want to do it. It's the same thing with the speakers. I want to show you how loud I am. I want to show you how long I can play it loud.
Yep. And it's only getting louder.
Oh yeah.
And louder. I mean, like, it's ridiculously loud.
Ridiculously loud.
Yeah. But and go ahead.
And I was gonna say, I was in that category last year. That was just too much and it's so hard to maintain.
Yeah, because you tear it up. You blow something, especially when you play at those levels. You tear up something almost every time you play it like that. And the one way to solve it is just like Nighthawk said. Find an area and face their music to where it doesn't disturb the show itself. Yeah. And they still can have fun.
I don't think they would do it though.
But
they would have to, at my show, they would have to, because I would say, hey, you got a loud pack, you got to go over there. Yeah, and I want your music facing that way. Well, you know what I do? You get your money back, man. Yeah. Go ahead. But
they would go all the way over in the corner to back their shit in and fire outside of the show. Hell no.
I incorporate it into my shows. I just make sure I'm the one parking them. Hey man, come over here, park your truck, face that way. I know, big dog, but I gotta worry about my show.
Yeah, it's just like drifting. I mean, it's just like sliding. Like there's a time where you can slide during that show, and it's from this time to this time.
And a designated spot.
Just slide all throughout the show. You know what I'm saying?
And a designated spot for it. But we already know the people who are throwing these shows are not actually speaking up and saying, "Hey, come on, y'all." You know,
right? I think it all goes into planning. So, the more that you plan a show, it would seem, the more that you would have in terms of what you think, strategically your layout should be. So I would think that going forward, people should think that, okay, if I'm going to have a sound competition, this is where that area is going to be. So it doesn't disturb, families, picnic. Like we couldn't even have a conversation where we were because the music was so loud. You couldn't hear, my throat hurt by the end of the night. I didn't have a voice because I was yelling all day.
And I'm curious, not to cut you off, but I'm curious as if we're saying we want it to be kid friendly and we're saying we're going to have these things for the kids, we're going to have jumpy gym things. And then if these kids are walking in front of these kids out of these speakers, is that not damaging?
Yes or no? Yes or no? I feel like, and I listen to loud music, super loud music, but my loud is different than the loud they had this weekend. I like loud bass, vibrating shit. Now that loud piercing shit, you can't stand in front of it. You can walk by it and you do like this because it's just it's piercing. It hurts.
Yeah.
And I can stand there, but after a minute I'll be like, okay, goddamn, that's enough. It's not clear. It's not really nothing but just screaming, so to speak. So. Not defending them, but Soldier Girl said something. How's the logistical part still messed up when you know what to expect? It's the biggest show of the year. Well, it's not the biggest show of the year. It's one of them, but Stuntfest is the biggest show of the year. They take up a whole track and they have thousands of cars, and I said thousands with an S. Street Whips is right behind them. And Threat Show is right there too. But the logistical part falls on the people throwing the show. Ms. TJ said it best. You've been doing it, so you should have a plan in place. You should have an itinerary. You should have people that know their jobs, and you wouldn't have these issues. And don't get me wrong, the show was great. Nobody complained that I heard outside of the regular bickering. But if that's all you're going for is just no average complaints,
right?
Then you keep on with the same old. Eventually, it'll peter out. People won't come no more.
It was a great show. I mean, honestly,
but you just got to do better as far as the layout. Just like Soldier Girl said and what Miss TJ said, you got to plan it better. And he has another show, the breast cancer show, which is just as big, if not bigger.
I think it is bigger
than that one.
Yeah. You see, so we're gonna be in the same place.
Wow.
Well, actually, I take that back. Breast cancer show last year was at that venue,
was at that same spot,
and it was smaller. This was bigger than that event last year, so I guess this is a bigger show.
Right, but yeah, he puts on a good show, and he has a good turnout. But
and it's
just
so
like what we're saying is, when you're going to have this big influx of states, Georgia, Florida, Alabama, South Carolina, Tennessee, and so on and so forth. You got to plan for it. You just got to do like you did. You got up early that morning, went out there, scouted out a spot.
Yeah.
You got to say, you know what, when I get about that license and the Jeep people in, and they're going to bring 50, 60 cars, I got to make sure, hey, don't put nobody over there because about that life coming. They're going to come, so we just got to put them over there so they can be together. Because we had people trying to go out when people were coming in, and I was like, okay, let me go help, because when you got people that don't know how to take control trying to do something, the frustration sets in real quick, and now you got people screaming at each other. So I was like, hold on, I got it. Hey, stop. Don't nobody move. Officer, can we get one lane? And, I started it, to get it right for them to get it. But you just got to have the right people doing the right things. That's all I can say about that.
Yeah. So, for sure.
Yep.
Oh,
so do you get bonus points for props?
Do you get bonus points? Yes. Props. Yes. And let me explain why I say that.
Props or toys?
Well, see, props, toys, same thing, different. It's according to how you use it.
Stickers, decals, wraps, same thing.
Let's use Hulk's car. His car, how it used to look. We're just going on the past. he didn't need a Hulk character or a Hulk t-shirt or hat or whatever, because his car had enough stuff going on to where you look here and you see that and something else catch your eye, blah, 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 blah. But what props do is they highlight, or they should highlight, what the car is about, and they pull you in so you can see all of the small details and stuff that you normally wouldn't have seen.
That's true.
So
it helps the cars that can stand out like
oh my God. But anyway, when you have now,
shade.
I think it was Glenn, Chaotic Obsessions with the white Challenger. He had the Stormtrooper. Right? He had a bunch of stuff, and he said, "Skip, man, what happened?" I was like, "Let me explain something to you. If you have too many props, it takes away from the reason you want people to come to the car." Because Walking Dead used to do that too. Just have everything out there. Wind was blowing it all over. I said, "Hey, have a couple of things that make people say, oh, look at that. Is that real?" And then when they get to the car, they forget about the props because they want to see everything you've done.
And that was another part. Sunday, like that wind was so fierce, you wasn't putting.
It was tearing up tents. Yeah, it was tearing up tents. It tore up 2 tents that I know for a fact.
Wow.
But people like to say, "Man, they got no toys over there." Okay, but does your car look better? It's about expression. Yeah. You know, that's why they have a best display award. That's why they have the big keyboard telling you the birth year of the car, where the car went into, where it came from to where it is now. Those are all props. Regardless of whether they're toys or not, they bring you in, they hold you, and then they make you look. That's what props
because
are
the average
for.
person, they may give your car 40% front, a little bit of the front door, a little bit of but 360, you don't get that in most cars. If you had a prop in the back, it may, like Skip saying, bring them in, and now they are going to physically look in your trunk when before they wouldn't have. They would just look at the front and they would have kept going.
Exactly. Yep. It's almost like the flashy, the bling. If a rapper has on ice and diamonds, you want to get closer to see what it says or to see what it looks like to see it. But if he walks around like, LL with nothing on, you'd be like, "Oh, that's LL." And you keep it moving. Props, those are all props. Even though they're $1 million pieces or whatever, they're still props. So props work. Now, overkill is when you got so much that it's falling down and it's covering up the car and everything. Then it could take away. That's the negative aspect of it. But yes, you get points for props when the props do their job.
Right. If you can't get to the car and peek your head into it, you got too much shit.
Some of them be like it.
Like Mark shit used to be like that. Mark had all them dead body parts. That motherfucker had everything. You couldn't even get to the car. It was a great setup, but he had too many props. And he learned from that, and he don't do that like that no more. So yeah.
And and I tried to talk to him about that. I was like, try to talk to him about it, but
I think
I love the Walking Dead Challengers theme and her setup. All of her setups, because she's got multiple setups. I love her setup. So that's perfect. She knows when to bring all the stuff, and then she knows when to bring smaller, more appropriate, setups.
But she had less than a quarter set on Sunday. It was about less than a quarter set.
But she's one of the people, ironically, that I told about having too many props. Because she had them under the hood. She had them in the doorway. She had them in front of the wheels. She had them in the trunk. And I was like, "Hey, you don't think about kids could pick some of this stuff up and walk off?" Well, no, I'm sitting right here, but you on this side of the car. Don't put so much. Just do enough to get their attention. Because it's not about the props. It's about the car. And like Tia said, she has enough different setups to where you think she done changed the car because now she got a whole nother different character.
Oh, she has a character she's working on. She's working on some new stuff for this season.
Yeah, so, I know.
Oh yeah,
looking forward to seeing it.
But I'm like you, Skip. I thought about that too because I'm thinking them toys are gonna walk away. especially them big old Hulk dolls and those action figures I got. You can't go nowhere because you're too busy worried about, kids grabbing them, taking off with them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She had the baseball bat with the barbed wire around it, and I told her, I said, "Hey, put that in your car." She said, "I said, put that in your car."
Have you guys seen the It's not really a Walking Dead themed Jeep, but it was a kind of a survival Jeep. Have you seen it? It had gun racks in it and baseball bats.
Is it like black or something? Or no?
I have a picture of it. I don't remember the color offhand.
I think I know what you're talking about.
That was bananas. And the Jeep had like rolled over some dead bodies, and the body parts were like under the tires.
It was sitting up high because there was a body underneath.
Right. That was bananas.
Where was that at?
That was it was probably 2 years ago at a show at Andretti's. Okay. Yeah. Yep.
That sounds dope.
And anybody who watched our broadcast Sunday, the signal, that's another thing. The signal was horrible out there, but that's a broadcasting issue. But nobody had a signal. So you couldn't go live really, or if you did, you looked like shit. We were trying to broadcast. It was terrible. But it was nothing you could do.
Worse.
And Androids were worse. Yes.
And them Apple phones were worse. I agree.
So what the point is, a lot of times when you pick your destination for your show, you want people to enjoy the experience and then share that experience so more people will come too. Especially if you have a show that long, Right. But if can't nobody really do nothing, they ain't gonna do it. So,
Speaking of freelance founder, that's a good question. As you know, I'm a tall guy, and if it's lifted like, what's the two guys that do the cutouts, the brothers, Chaz Campbell and his brother, they have a lifted truck. Mm-hmm. If it was to the point to where there were a bunch of lifted trucks, then I would do one of two things. I would either say, "Hey, can I step on your tires to look up under your hood?" Or if it's that high, I'd walk up under it and look up. Now, does that mean they're going to get less of a point? If all the lifted trucks, in my opinion, if I was judging like that, they'd all get the same score for the hood portion. I wouldn't give one more than the other one since they're so high and it's a problem for me to look into it. So that's how I would judge that. So no one truck would get a point where the other one didn't, if that makes sense.
That's a good question. Because I was walking past my former club, Camaro Nation, and a lot of new faces. And another former member was also walking past them, and they told one of the leadership members, "Hey man, what y'all doing over here? Why they ain't got their hoods open?" And the leadership person said, I told him. He's like, "Man, you got to make them do it, man. Y'all ain't gonna win. Y'all gonna lose."
I was telling them what he said.
Right there, he said, "Y'all gonna lose." He said they don't know what to do. So it's like, wow, it was kind of an awkward moment that I just recalled not happening when I was there. So it was an interesting conversation. I tried not to say names, even though I said the club name, but you get the point. There's etiquette, there's car show etiquette, and if your team doesn't know the etiquette, the leadership of said team
is felony.
What's your thoughts on that, Hawk? Skip?
My thoughts are, you've been to enough of my shows to know better. Now, that wasn't my show. So I didn't say anything. People came to me, asked me, was I judging? And I said no. And I did not participate in the judging at all. I just read the verdict at the end. But the shows that I don't do or that I have never done don't judge the way I judge. So they're comfortable. And I don't judge the bigger shows. They have their own team of judges or whatever. Street Whip, Stunt Fest. I judged Street Whips twice. But Street Whip, Stunt Fest, and Fred shows, I've never judged them outside of Street Whips before. So when you go to these bigger shows and it's just, I like that because he got 28. Or I like him because he got 34s. And they win, they get comfortable all of a sudden. The guy that I was arguing with was a Pontiac. I can't think his name. What's the guy with the Grand Prix? Tracy. He went to Street Whip show last year and won a trophy. And was pissed because he didn't win a trophy at Carla's show where I judged. If I could win at Street Whips, his argument was, I won at Street Whips. How the hell I can't win at this show?
That's true.
two different types of judging. And what's crazy about that whole thing was, you know what my criteria is.
What did he win for?
I don't know. But if you know what the criteria is and you don't meet it, why are you complaining?
I mean, did he win as an old school?
I don't know what it was he won the street with.
He could have. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So I got a question for Nighthawk. Did you do your show from this?
Yes, he
show from this show on Sunday?
I saw a camera.
Matter of fact, call in Nighthawk. Call in Nighthawk. So Miss TJ can answer your question. Nighthawk called us. Yes, he was filming.
I would love to know if you worked on your first episode, and if so, when we can expect to watch, because we will support.
Nighthawk with the T.
Oh, he said yes. He said yes.
Nighthawk, call the phone. No. Nighthawk, call in. Got some questions for you, partner. No.
You want me?
Come on, Nighthawk. Dial the number, sir. Dial the number.
Or he can join it. You just want him to join the show? I'll text him the link.
Either way, it don't matter. Either way.
Nighthawk, would you prefer to call in or join the show? I got the link on deck.
Street of Phillies, you stupid. Tracy, aka the crybaby, better known as I should have won the trophy because I spent more than the next person.
Well, you haven't seen it because he sold his car. He sold his car. You know he sold that car, right?
Oh, he did.
Yes, he has a Mustang now. That's why you ain't seen it.
No.
Okay.
He sold that car.
Awesome.
I had to shut up on that.
We'll
no, you ain't gonna call.
We'll give Nighthawk another chance another day.
Man.
Oh, never mind. Hold on. Let's see if I can get this shit to work. Hold on. Answer. Hey, you're live with Atlanta CarCast. What's your name, caller?
Nighthawk.
Nighthawk in the team in the minute.
Okay. Woo! Go, Miss TJ. What's up, partner? Go, Miss TJ.
We want to know, was this your first show that you curated your Nighthawk with the T episode with?
And you're gonna be talking about people's shit.
Yeah, actually, it's posted on my YouTube. It was an intro of it. We just began with it. It went up this morning.
Oh, okay. See, we right on time.
Hold on. Let me make sure.
You gonna share it with us? Why don't you share it with us, Mister?
So is the page Nighthawk with the T? Is that the name of the page?
I think so.
You said what now?
Is the name of the page Nighthawk with the T?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nighthawk with the T. Oh, my bad. You guys one of those intro videos. Wait a minute.
Skip hurt that
All right,
man.
15 hours ago. Y'all ready?
Yeah,
I want to see this.
All right, I'm going to share the screen. Are you allowing me permission to stream your content, sir?
I don't care. It was my first one. I haven't uploaded a video from the car show, but it's just my first one. So,
Okay, hold on. The world wants to see it. Hold on.
It's a premiere. It's a world premiere.
The world premiere of Robert Nighthawk Williams. I don't know his name.
Government. Okay.
I don't know his name. I just made that up. Is that your name?
This is a Power Fest review. And he did this out there, so he shot it, so it should be much better quality than how we did it.
No, the video from the show was that I just did the review.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Let's see.
Okay.
The boy Nighthawk with T. I'm here to talk about our car show that passed this weekend. We had Power Fest in Atlanta, which was an awesome show. It was a whole weekend event. It started Saturday with the block party and led on to Sunday was the car show. From what I hear, the block party was jumping. It was lit. Like, it was packed out. Sunday, we had Power Fest, which was a good show. The good things about the show was it was easy to get in. It was at a good location. Shout out to Threat. A little bit about it. The judging we could honestly say this clown was a pretty good judge. He walked around. He had time to look at everybody's car. He didn't feel like he was rushed. He didn't feel he was really just talking to everybody. Far as getting in, it didn't take you long. It's the longest it probably took was like 10 minutes. It had a lot of show cars out there as far as the old schools, the new schools. I didn't see any price jumping at the gate. It still was the same price on the flyer, so that wasn't a problem at all. It was pretty much, he didn't have the road blocked up. He had enough security out there, so it was a pretty easy show. The only bads I heard really about the show was that, once again, the typical car show, it didn't have any bathrooms for the lady. I seen a lot of people kept going around the building using the bathroom because it wasn't no porta johns or store bathrooms or anything to go to. Another thing that I heard while I was out there walking around was we didn't have any trash cans. I know last year it was an issue about people were saying that trash was left outside. We didn't see any trash cans out there, no dumpsters or anything. The only advice I can have with that is like when you bring your teams out, just have trash bags. Your sergeants have trash bags in their car, the VP or something, because that's basically what I do with my team. I bring trash bags. I had a VP or somebody have trash bags in their car. So if we do leave trash, it will be a trash bag, but quick to just pick up, or we'll leave it at a curb or anything. Far as judging, when it was time to present the awards, that didn't take long. It was pretty much bam, bam, bam. Here y'all go. The MCs, they was great. They didn't like make it all drawn out when it was time to go. Everybody just, got their trophies, clapped, moved on. The only thing a little bit about that was, I think the bass part or the sound part should have been a little bit before it was time to judge, because by the time it's time to judge, I think everybody was pretty much ready to go, so that was stalling it over. But he did get started on time. We went out of there exactly at 8 o'clock, but we was a little bit behind 8 o'clock, but it wasn't like 10, 11 o'clock like usually some of the shows be. But shout out to Threat with his car show. It was a good car show, one of the best ones this season that's starting off compared to the last season. But shout out to him. I'm just here to report the tea. I don't want no smoke.
You just here to report the tea. You don't want no smoke.
No smoke.
But that was a good job, man. That was good.
I swear we didn't watch that video. It's very
rap artists, especially right now. Like, of course, you got to keep your schedule. You got to do features. You got to record. You got to tour.
My bad. It's very telling that he
said the same thing we said.
Yes. Now that no garbage bags, I forgot about that. That was major too. You had to put trash in your car if you were respectable.
Yeah.
Now, let me say this. When it's right back to what Miss TJ said, planning. You know that every show you have garbage everywhere. Have a cleanup crew.
Right.
As much money as was made, you should have had somebody walking around with bags. Hey, let me get y'all trash.
Especially if you do a show annually. Those trash cans, the big ones, are $10, $12 at Home Depot. You buy 5 or 6 of them, throw them in your garage. You have them for every event you have. You don't have to worry about whether or not the venue has trash cans if you have them on your own. So,
or you can just get those disposable boxes. It's trash boxes. You just throw the whole thing.
That too.
And then when it came to the bathrooms, like y'all know what we was on the end part.
All the way in the corner.
All the way in that corner.
Yeah, we was over in the corner. So on the end of that building, we had ladies and everything, and the guys just was going out whipping their stuff out, peeing on the side. So that's when you see cameramen taking a lot of body parts because they really didn't care.
It's not about not caring. It's like, what do you expect somebody to do?
Exactly. So if the parking lot smells like a truck stop, a month on later, we know why.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That smells like a truck stop.
You ain't lying.
That's a good one. All right, and I'm gonna go subscribe to Nighthawk, man.
I just subscribed. I subscribed.
So Nighthawk with the T.
Yeah, man.
TJ, did you subscribe from ACN?
ACN. I'll personally subscribe as well.
Matter of fact, everybody watching, man, y'all go subscribe to Nighthawk with the T, man.
Nighthawk with the T.
I think it's only gonna get better from here. I can't wait. So when you go? So the next time you're gonna add video also, or are you just gonna critique?
Yeah, I haven't been home. Like I've been on the road since the car show. I haven't even been home since the car show. So to upload it. So when I get home, I'll upload the footage because it was hard to go live.
Spoilers for us?
Too.
Any spoilers for us?
You said what now?
Any spoilers? Any teasers for us? You know,
she messy as hell.
Yeah, like some of the stuff that you might post that we don't want to talk. I ain't gonna say we don't want to talk about. I'm not gonna say.
I saw him recording very low on a few vehicles, like trying to.
Yeah, he had a little hook on his camera.
Man, what are you trying to get up under that, man?
Any pliers holding up doors at this show?
No.
Okay.
Not this time.
Okay.
All right, Nighthawk, we'll holler at you.
Hey, man. Well, you know what? You a man of your word, brother. You said you was gonna do it. I'm definitely gonna subscribe to it, man. I'm gonna watch it. So keep up the good work, brother.
All right, man.
Yeah.
You just got 2, 3, 4 subscriptions over here, man. Keep following the show, man. We appreciate everything you do, brother. We'll holler at you.
All right, appreciate it.
Yeah. What else we got, y'all? What shows, but outside of the ones we already discussed, anything else we missed?
I know Infusion is having their 6th year anniversary party this Saturday.
It's usually in Forest Park or somewhere?
Oh, goddamn.
Usually it is.
Hold on, I have that flyer somewhere. Give me a second. I have so many flyers.
So Hawk,
many flyers.
Yes, sir.
What's the date again for the kids show?
It is May 28th from
May 28th.
from 1 to 5, and then they doing a light competition. No, I'm sorry, 2 to 7, and then the light competition from 7 to 9.
Okay, so the Infusion's 6th year anniversary is at Milan's Lounge. That's at 5531 North Henry Boulevard in Stockbridge. It's this Saturday, April 9th, from 8 p.m.
Oh, that's the anniversary party. I thought it was a show.
Anniversary party. Yeah.
Okay.
But they do have
they're gonna
trophies for
they're gonna give away
Best Web
trophies.
Club, Furthest Traveled, and Most Hype, male or female. So
there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep.
Well, what else?
Keys to the City, May 14th.
Keys to the City?
Yep, May 14th.
That's Bled. That's Bled, right?
Yep, that's
I haven't
Bled
even seen that flyer either. I haven't even seen that flyer.
He's got several on his page.
Yeah, I have to go
Do you
check
go?
it
Do
out.
you go to it? Do you go to Instagram ever, Hulk?
Also, May 21st, man, the Sisters of Hope is a Masonic and an Eastern Star chapter. They are doing their car show. They're bringing it back. We missed last 2 years because of COVID. I will be helping them with that. I have a flyer. I will start posting it more. Don't forget the CVB Unity Car Show in Statham, Georgia next weekend. Not this one, but next weekend. I'm just going to start posting them all again because there's a bunch that I'm affiliated with one way or the other. So y'all please pay attention to that. Mark your calendars accordingly. And thank you.
And speaking of
Crown
Vic, what is that? Loyal Riders?
Loyal Riders, yeah.
They was deep as hell.
Yes. They came in second place to Nighthawk's Army. They had 26 or 27 cars. Sheesh. And they rolled in.
They rolled in.
Yeah, they came in deep.
They were deep. Shout out to them.
Monarch of the City. Is that local or is that an out of town show, Diva B?
I haven't heard of that one.
I'm thinking.
I've seen it, but I don't think it's local.
I've been seeing a couple. Y'all, when y'all have these flyers, please send them to us. So
Yeah, we'll post them and talk about them. And if you want to come on the show, you're always welcome to come on the show. Also, Miss Bobby's breast cancer show is at the end of the month in April. I think it's April 30th.
At the brewery again, I think maybe, or is it that church thing? I can't remember.
I'm not sure.
She sent us that too. We'll talk about that one next week.
Yep.
Yeah, I went to that show last year. It was decent. I was very pleasantly surprised, and the venue is great if it's at the same place. So yeah.
Do they got bathrooms?
Oh yeah. If you want, it's a real brewery, and you can, just taste all the different type of beers and stuff like that. It was really, really good.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh,
that Monarch of the City is in Peachtree Corners. So
is that south? Is that
Peachtree Corners?
Is that by Peachtree City, or am I in the wrong?
That's north. That's Norcross.
Peachtree Corners is up Norcross.
Peachtree Corners is Norcross?
Yes.
You sure?
I think so.
Mr. Does a turkey have ribs? I don't know if we trust your judgment.
The man came on the show and said there was turkey ribs.
He said he heard of them. He said he saw.
Hey, we must have heard of them on the same time. On the same time.
Boy, I tell you.
Glenda said, just be quiet.
Glenda still watching on Facebook. Oh no, ain't nobody watching on Facebook.
Wow.
Anyway,
we will catch y'all on the flip side. As always, Atlanta CarCast. Sorry about the delay today, but every Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Don't forget to catch Last Take, A Shot in the Dark every Mondays. That is at 8 p.m. Eastern. Every Tuesday, Crucial Convos here on Atlanta Cast Network is at 9 p.m. Eastern. We got a lot of viewers in 3-4 different time zones on that one, so it's 9 p.m. Eastern. Wednesday, Ask John Doe is coming back. This Wednesday, we have some more technical. The devil's been busy, but we're not stopping. That's every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern, and the other shows are still coming. Hawk and See Outside, we got some surprises coming for that. It's coming. It's going to be very, very, very nice. But with that being said, y'all got anything before we get out of here?
Yeah, hug your children and tell your neighbors that you love them.
Oh, we did have a deal of the day. We did have a deal of the day.
We
forgot our deal of the day. We did. This is National Stress Awareness Month, everybody. And it's important that we, make sure that we take care of ourselves, have some self-care Saturdays and Sundays in our lives, and, make sure that we maintain our physical fitness. So with that being said, today's deal of the day is brought to you by Black Friday All the Time.
Today's deal of the day is brought to you by BlackFridayAllTheTime.com. BlackFridayAllTheTime.com offers a wide variety of exclusive deals for all members of your family. Discover discounts up to 75% off daily with the deal of the day. Shop and save today at BlackFridayAllTheTime.com.
That's an excellent price on that muscle stimulator.
Every time that screen go down, Hawk be fucking that food up.
Y'all are horrible.
And remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you decide to buy anything off of BlackFridayAllTheTime.com, remember to put in the discount code ACC22. You will receive a 20% discount on anything purchased from the site.
Yes. This month is also Autism Awareness Month. So, we highly support autism, awareness. Have many peers who have children with autism. So, just want to make sure that we bring that awareness to that as well.
Talk to your kids. Love on your kids.
Yeah, man. Talk to your kids. Really, please talk to your kids. With the tragedy, one of the tragedies that happened this week, what Hope was talking about, for a child to see something on social media and try and kill themselves. I hate to I'm not gonna say it because it'll come out wrong. But y'all just monitor your children.
Absolutely.
Monitor your children because
it's tough.
Mine are grown, and I'll ask them questions like they're 16. Daddy, I'm like, hey, just want to know, because I know how I'm coming about mine, like I expect everybody else to come about theirs. So when you don't know and you find out from an unexpected source, it crushes you. So y'all talk to your children, man.
And the internet, it doesn't make it easy. Like Disney Plus was the premier thing that was about kids. It was like, nothing violent, no blood, yada yada yada. Not no more. It's changed. They know they're missing all of this money. So now when you log in, you have to identify what type of account that you are on, and you need to put a passcode into it for it to open up all the way.
And most parents give their kids full access.
Yes.
What's the show with the black guy, the black character that thinks he's white? He's a security guy, and he calls all of the black kids. Oh my God.
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, y'all know it.
Cartoon?
It's a cartoon, and it's a black security guy with one big eye or something like that. And he's always catering to the white kids over the black kids. Boondocks.
Yeah.
Oh, when he said security guy, it threw me
What?
off.
Isn't he security?
No,
kinda.
Uncle
Ruckus is his name.
Uncle Ruckus. Uncle Ruckus.
Yeah, but stuff like that. I've watched it once, and I can't believe that people let your children watch this. Like it's okay. It's not teaching them nothing but negativity.
But because it came on Cartoon Network.
Well, okay, cartoon.
But it's after dark.
But it came on late night though.
Yes, after dark.
Late night.
They call it Adult Swim.
Yes.
But I mean, if you got HBO Max or certain apps, shit just pop right up. But anyway,
everything is on the phone now.
It's on TikTok.
You have to make sure you have the kids filter the kids. Your kids are assigned a different login though, so that they can only watch kid shows. So even YouTube has that.
Just love on your kids, y'all, and just be there for them and listen and pay attention to them, because anything you want to know, they're going to tell you. All you got to do is have your eyes open, and your ears open.
Absolutely.
And it's just pay attention to other people's kids as well. Because sometimes you might see something that the parents don't see, and you might have to bring it to their attention.
Yeah, even though that might be hard to do.
It takes a village, even though we might not let people spank our kids, but if you tell me my kid's doing something, I'll spank them myself.
Yeah. And it's hard. Like me and Tia have had that conversation a lot of times where we're afraid to tell a friend that, hey, man, might be something wrong with your child. You might need to get him checked out. That sounds harsh.
How do
you know what I'm saying?
How do you tell a parent that?
Exactly. Some, he might be on the, what you call it, on the spectrum.
Spectrum.
Mm-hmm. Right.
No, not my baby. My baby, ain't nothing wrong with my baby. Give him fuck you.
I ain't giving my baby no pills.
Yeah.
Or even getting them tested. Like these people are afraid to even find out, and it's like prevention
because of the stigma.
Right.
Because of the stigma of having quote unquote retarded or less than kid.
But it's all about getting the intervention. And I think that's where Black people fail. We are too caught up in perception and what people think, as opposed to getting children the help that they really need. And it's unfortunate.
Early. Right. They wait until he's 27 now, bitch. He damn near 30.
Right. As Street Affiliates said, I just thought he didn't want to talk to no one. Like children not speaking,
we call those
you need to be concerned. You need to be concerned that your child is not fluent. If their diction is not clear, you need to try to get assistance with that as soon as possible. So anyway, Diva B says she's here to answer any questions about early detection. So if anybody who's watching has,
we should bring her on, y'all.
There you go. Diva B,
because it's autism you know, month. Let's bring on 1 month. One day.
Absolutely, Diva. If you
1 month.
1 month.
Diva B, if you're
Just call me
available
Nar.
next week, you know, let us know if you'd like to come on. We'd love to have you.
For sure.
That's
Yeah.
right. You can tell me. You can tell me if something wrong with me.
Something's wrong
Yeah,
with
it's
you. We
apparent.
already
It's
know
right.
that.
It's right. It's right there, Skip. We see it.
That's true, Tim.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And look, when she went off the screen, she went off the screen
sorry.
for a minute, and then she came in
Oh,
here.
don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody.
I had to
Don't
get
tell
off the
nobody.
screen, right?
Don't
She
tell nobody.
sounded so crazy, but it was a mosquito on the wall.
It was
It
a
was so
big-ass
damn
mosquito.
big. It was so damn big. That some bitch was so
It
big.
was
I
a
think it went to
big-ass-
school with Skip. I did.
It was a
I do think it
big-ass
went to school.
mosquito.
It was like
That's three.
huge.
That's
2
three.
and
He
2.
was on the wall.
2 and 2. They coming for you, Skip. Bang, bang.
I think he went to school with Skip. He was
So you
that
just
big.
gonna tell people I'm scared of mosquitoes? Just tell people I'm scared of mosquitoes. Okay.
That motherfucker was big. He had his legs crossed.
I'm gonna tell my audience this right now. It's gonna be a show where I'm gonna be relentless. Y'all two,
and they gonna know why.
Check it. I'm just okay. And Miss TJ, I cannot believe you.
What I do?
Oh, you really? You can't.
Okay, no problem.
Hey, Skip. You know she is straight shade. She throws straight shade in a heartbeat.
What?
Okay, it's okay.
I wish you could see my eyelashes. Look, I wish you could see my eyelashes.
She said.
Okay.
Yeah. You ain't see no monkey wrench in nobody's door, did you? I was like, oh, she's throwing
I wasn't
shade.
talking about you. I wasn't talking about you. I meant in general.
Shade.
It
That's
wasn't
my.
about you.
You know, I live for it.
Who you talking to? Me or you talking Hawk?
No, Hawk got away clean this week.
When I said,
I kept my
to
mouth
Nighthawk
shut this
that
week.
there were no wrenches holding doors up at the car show, was there?
Yeah, I heard
I
this
was
shit.
not.
Yeah, you catch that shit.
Who you was talking about? Yeah, I heard it, but who you was talking
I
about?
was not talking about Hulk. I was just saying in general. Hulk was in a brand new BMW at this car show. Why would we be talking about you?
Right.
Just one of my 4 cars. One of my 4 cars.
I understand.
One of my 4
Okay.
cars.
All right.
For sure.
Yeah, you got away clean. When Nar came on here talking that,
I got that nonsense. I had an 85 Regal. And he said all he needed was a cigarette in his mouth.
Hey, what's that
turned to the side.
Fat apple, mush mouth.
He said he's gonna put some scripts on it.
That was some Sprite.
I got 1985 Neagle, and
Hey, and then I'm like, what? I was like, wait.
He who has missed 6th grade. You know
Oh my
nothing
God.
about anything that we learned about in 6th grade. Please don't.
yeah, but that white bitch taught me how to talk before I missed the whole grade.
Oh my God.
Hey, we out of here, y'all.